All righty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wrestling fans of all ages, it is OmniBeau from Aussieverse, joined by Papa Wheelie, and we are going to be discussing tonight's Night of Champions coming at you from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Why did that fail? Try that again. We are proudly sponsored by Comic Book Roo, and we want to give a massive shout out to all of our four lifers. These are the members that do pay to be on the show every now and then, and they also get into an Instagram chat and a whole bunch of other perks. Go check it out now if you want to support Aussieverse but don't want to spend a cent. Then subscribe to the channel. It's the best way you can support us. Now, we are here to talk about Night of Champions. What'd you think of it, Papa? I thought it was all right. The main event I did enjoy, but overall, I thought it was all right. Let's go through the individual matches. Obviously, we started with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes for the King of the Ring. Who did you want to win that one, Papa? And did that person win? I wanted Randy Orton to win, and I thought it was... I thought it was pretty obvious Cody Rhodes was going to win, which I thought it was a shame that he did. Yeah, you and me both. It wasn't a bad match, but it was just, like, apart from it showing Randy's future heel turn, which I think is coming soon, I just don't see what the point of it was apart from getting us to see Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes finally. Yeah, okay. But it just, man, it just fell flat to me. It just fell flat, man. I don't know, man. I'm starting to like Cody a little bit because I'm watching his YouTube show where he has his What You Want to Talk About. So it gets me to sort of see the real Cody, and I'm starting to like him a little bit, but oh, man, I just feel like he's being shoved down our throats. Like all the people that could have been King of the Ring, and they gave it to the guy that's got everything so far. Then I guess, see, I'm in the middle of watching that one. Yeah, it is so good. And, man, I love Kevin Owens, man. I love Kevin Owens. And this just makes me love him even more. Next up, we had Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley. Now, this one, man, I felt like Raquel really needed to win this one because she needs to become what she sort of was in NXT, which is pretty freaking dominant, man. And as we know, she hasn't been. She's just been Liv Morgan's sidekick, which is really unfair, I think. And I thought this ending was a little cooked as well. I mean, it was a street fight, so it was good. They showed a lot of determination and strength, which was great between them. And she looked good, but obviously coming out with Roxanne Perez at the end, it's just I don't see the harm in Raquel winning this one. Yeah, she won't until she goes single. But, like, seriously, man, why would you have Rhea win this one? Like, what was the point? It just Raquel needed it, and I think it was a mistake. I liked Rhea's makeup. She looked very not Harlequin, but Jokerish a bit. But yeah, man, I just thought the ending looked dodgy. I just think it looked dodgy. I thought the whole match was shit, to be honest. I didn't see the point. Not the match was shit, sorry. The match was good. It was they wrestled well and it was a good match, but I just didn't see the point of it. And it's just it was very predictable. First Cody, and now Rhea Ripley. Very, very predictable start. Oh, I don't know, man. I think she is. I think she's proved herself in the past. You know, we need more strong women, and the ones that are strong, like Ivy Nile, aren't getting pushed. So push someone else, you know. The only one that's getting a bit of a push these days is Valkyria. You know, we need some more women to be pushed. All right. Then we had Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Do I really need to give my thoughts about this one? This is another one. You know, Karrion Kross needed it, didn't get it. People love Sami Zayn. I get it. But, man, did you hear the crowd when Karrion Kross came out? They love him. We love him. I was giving it a miss until I saw the Rhea BDSM match. Then I was invested. Well, of course. No, that's what I mean, though. She's not getting a push. Like all the strong women that look like they deserve to be there, you know, like your Zoe Starks and your I know Zoe's injured at the moment, but still, like none of them are really getting pushed. I'm here. I heard someone say you needed strong women, so I showed up. What do you need, buddy? You know what I mean? We just need more women, I think, to be represented. At the moment, you've got a couple that are doing well, obviously, you know, like in your Julias and your the Chilean. I've gone blank. You know who I mean. But I just think more women deserve to be pushed, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. So far, like I thought Karrion Kross had him for a while. And then Sammy ends it with a hell of a kick. That's the way I'm guessing it should be pronounced. But it was so quick, man, that ending. Like, come on. That was shit. Yeah, man. Kross needs a definite push. So far, I am very, very unimpressed with this pay-per-view. The crowd was good. The presentation was good. You know, as always, they spend a lot of money over there, so it's always going to look good. But, you know, first you've got Cody Rhodes winning, then you've got Rhea Ripley winning, then you've got Sami Zayn winning, and then after that, you've then got Solo versus Fatu, which, again, you know, this was Fatu's first time, I think, really, in a singles match with like, it was the first time to really showcase himself. And he did, but against Solo, all it was a promotional event for Bloodline 3.0. It was more about the story, not about any ending with this one. Yeah. But finally, we got Hikuleo coming into the WWE. He's been under contract for a long time, and he's finally debuted onto the main roster, as well as Tonga Loa coming back. But does anyone actually care about Tonga Loa coming back? Let's be real. Come on. We want the other one back, right? Yeah. It's the one I like. His third title defense. All right, fair enough then. First one on pay-per-view then? No? Okay, well, fuck. I don't know anything then. Okay. It's all set up for Jacob to introduce Zilla. Yeah. But you know what, man? Solo keeps impressing me. You know, I know he's gone downhill a lot in people's eyes, but I think this guy's actually really funny. And one day I'm looking forward to dropping this sort of persona and he can just be who he is, which I think is actually going to be a real funny guy. They should have showcased Jacob Fatu against a light high flyer so he could actually show his him versus Penta. Yeah. But I guess, you know, you have to fast forward. You have to continue the storyline. You know what I mean? And I guess that's what they're focused on. But I didn't realize that Hikuleo, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, was that tall. He's pretty big, man. He's a big boy. So that's interesting. I wonder how popular he's going to be. Let's hope they give him a good entrance music like they did Jacob Fatu. Yeah, but he will, right? Yeah, he will. Yeah. Yeah, he will. So Bloodline 3.0 and Jacob Fatu for the US title. Well, Solo took it home, didn't he? How'd you feel about that? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I've always said Solo was the luckiest wrestler in WWE because from going from NXT to the main event to the spot that he did, man, and the spots that he's had since then, all because of the storyline, you know? I'm not saying he's not talented because he is, but he really got pushed hardcore, man. Yeah. Then we had another dodgy match, man. Then we had another dodgy match, man. I mean, Asuka versus Jade Cargill for the Queen of the Ring. How in a million years did Jade Cargill win? How? There is just no way in what universe Jade wins over Asuka, and yet she did. She puts in some contacts. She looks like $1,000,000, and she wins the Queen of the Ring. Yeah, I know. We all knew she was going to win, but how? Like, it's just if you're going to make Jade the Queen of the Ring, they shouldn't have put Asuka against her in the finals because that is just not plausible, man. That is just not plausible. There is no way Jade could ever beat Asuka. There's just no way. You know, like I said, man, she looks like $1,000,000. But Asuka's for real, man. Jade is not. So they should have put someone weaker in the finals against her, and that would have been more plausible. But freaking Asuka, come on. No, she doesn't need it. But my point is that it's not plausible that Jade beats her. I just don't, Jade has not proven herself enough to be able to beat somebody as the caliber as Asuka. It should have been, I don't know, the Pirate Princess or someone weaker. That's all I'm saying. And then at the end, she tries to give this motivational speech. That was nice. Don't you let anybody tell you what you can do, because nobody told me. If you're going to really push this Queen of the Ring, they weren't going to put someone in to get squashed, so they put Jade with the name. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know, man. I just didn't feel it was worth me getting up at 8 a.m. to watch all of these matches. It just was not worth it, man. It was on at 5 a.m. live. Yeah, I know, but it just doesn't. It's just not plausible. You know what? Jade better wrestle from now on like a freaking beast. That's all I'm saying. Who's she going to fight at SummerSlam? Is it going to be EO? Or someone else? EO, okay. You reckon EO? Not Tiffany, okay. Not Tiffany, okay. Fair enough. Do you want her to fight EO, or do you want her to fight Tiffany? EO, okay. All right, well, look, man, I mean, we then had the last match, right? And this was the moneymaker match, man. This was the one that everybody was waiting for. I was super fucking pumped for this one, and it was John Cena versus CM Punk, one of my favorite rivalries of all time. I was so hyped to see this match, and the build-up to this match was fantastic. When Cena drops that pipe bomb and mentions AEW wrestlers, and then Punk, oh man, the balls on Punk, good on ya for trying to imitate Punk. And you did it well, man. It wasn't perfect, but you did it well. And I was watching that going, you know what? Even if you didn't do it well, good on you. Well done for having fun and going out and showing some of your personality. That was really cool. So I'm really, really happy with that. And what did you think about Cena with the belt and going, very, very confusing, isn't it? Especially the end when he goes to sort of smash Punk behind his back again. So, like, where's Cena going, man? Is he going left? He's ducking right, moving, I thought it might have been the start of a face turn, but then that end, nah. No. Seth Rollins coming out, Penta coming out, Sami Zayn coming out, Bronson Reed, Breaker. I mean, it just felt like the end of a Raw, didn't it? Just the same shit that you see on a Raw or a SmackDown. Yeah. People keep forgetting Jade came from AEW. Great effing learning company, that is. So look, man, I really hope we see John Cena and CM Punk again, because I don't know, I just love those two, and I love seeing those two fight. But are you looking forward to a Cody Rhodes versus John Cena rematch? And do you think Cody's going to take it, or Cena's going to retain it? I mean, you would assume storyline-wise, Cody taking it back would be the ending, right? But who knows? Who knows? WWE do pull out some weird things every now and then. Some people are still wondering what's going on with The Rock. Yeah, nah, not Taker. I doubt Taker will ever wrestle again. But I don't know, man. Ever since Kurt Angle's last match against God damn it, you know who I mean. I've kind of given up on caring about people's last matches because they just don't seem to care anymore. None of them seem like, Goldberg's having his last match soon, so hopefully that's good. But it's on Saturday night. It's on Saturday night's main event, which I just think is a dumbass move for a final ever match. It should be on a pay-per-view. But I hope Cena's final match is really good. I hope it's really good. I hope it's against somebody really worthy. Baron Corbin, that was his name. When do you think Seth's going to cash in the briefcase? It's the John Farnham effect. I don't think Americans are going to get that term. He's going to retire and just keep coming back, is he? That match, Punk, Cena, and ending needed to happen. It don't hurt Cena or Punk. Yeah. Yeah, true. But still, overall, did you like the pay-per-view? Because apart from the main event, I thought it was all a bunch of crap, to be honest. It was good wrestling, I guess, but the outcomes just weren't what I personally would have wanted. But then again, what do I know, man? I look at it from my eyes, not from WWE's eyes, the overall story sometimes, Troy gave it a C+. Yeah, I think that's fair. Well, yeah, I don't know when we'll be doing this one again because I don't know what the order is. I doubt, I don't know if I'm going to do one after Saturday night's main event because I'd love to talk about Goldberg's last match. But we'll see. There's evolution. Yeah, we'll see, man, you know. But for this one, for a pay-per-view called Night of Champions that used to celebrate all the championships, this really was 2 championships, wasn't it? Wasn't really a Night of Champions. Bit of a shit name for it tonight. Don't know why they even bothered calling it that. Popper, you got anything else for us before we go, brother? Troy, too oversaturated with pay-per-views, to be fair. Yeah, man. Goldberg's last match, if it is on Saturday night main event, which is lame, but is in the Georgia. Yeah, that's true. I guess that's what makes Bill happy, that it's in Atlanta. So, you know, at the end of the day, as long as he's happy with it, I guess that's what's important. But does anybody think he's going to win? You do? You think he's going to retire with the title? You think he's going to stick around with the title? Wow, okay. I didn't expect this. Yeah, SummerSlam lose. Whoa, hang on. Oh, hang on. Okay. So you're saying that he's going to win it at the Saturday night's main event and then wrestle again at SummerSlam and lose it. Oh, you think it's a swerve that it's his final match? Ooh, okay. Okay. Well, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. Okay. All right. Well, that's all we got for you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us today. It's been Aussieverse. This has been Night of Champions. Thank you very much for Popper for joining us. Go check him out at his own YouTube channel where he plays his games and you get to watch him and joke around with him. And he's also got his own wrestling content on his own channel. If that's not enough for you, you can also go and check him out at Instagram too, because that is a channel that I love watching myself. We will catch you next week for our FOC. And Popper, what is Aussieverse, brother? For life. Till next time.